Alright guys, hey, so I'm live on Instagram. I'm about to also go live on Facebook, so I'm going to try to make this work. So I'm going to talk about coaching in just a few minutes and talk about my takeaways from Summit. So I am going to start my Facebook Live at the same time. Okay, we're going to see how this goes. Good evening, I guess. So I am live on both Instagram and Facebook. So this technology is crazy. We're gonna see how well this works. But it's 8 p.m. Central Time. Every other Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, I'm gonna be going live both on Instagram, which will go on IGTV, and Facebook Live in my private event page. So, in my basement where I'm usually at when I talk to you guys. But I wanted to come live tonight, do about 20, 25, maybe 30 minutes if people have questions. Hopefully I will be able to see them on Facebook. I don't know if I'm having problems with Instagram seeing comments. But if you do ask a question and I don't answer it during the live feed, I will come back in and comment on your comments and answer your questions. So, as you guys know, well, if you've been following my stories at all, watching me on Facebook or Instagram at all, you know that I just got back from our yearly summit. So it's a yearly event. It goes Thursday night through Saturday night, and it's basically learning from the best of the best in the industry, really celebrating those people that have been successful, and really getting amped up and ready and celebrating and connecting with our teams and just really get ready to do amazing things over the next year. So it was my 5th time I've been to Summit, and as of yesterday I have been a coach now for 8 years, which is crazy. So, you guys can say, oh, you've been a coach for 8 years. Why are you not staying home with your kids yet? Well, I'm going to explain all that when I tell a little more about my story. But first, I'm going to talk to you guys about what the day in the life of a coach actually looks like. So what exactly is a coach? What do I do? So basically, as a coach, I post on social media. Typically, I'll share my workout, but not just share a sweaty selfie, which is what I used to do. I've made a bunch of changes even in these last few days, but really sharing how the workout made me feel that day. Sharing the changes that have happened in me because of my workouts, how I become a better mom, how I become a better wife, how I become a better daughter, how I become a better employee at my full-time job. My fitness does that for me. Because if it wasn't for Beachbody, wasn't for fitness, wasn't for this coach opportunity, I would be miserable, I would be depressed, I would be sleeping all night and having a rough time getting up for work in the morning. But you guys, I'm not a morning person, and I get up at 4:30 in the morning because I'm so passionate about what I do as a coach. And that is really the most important thing about being a coach, is having the passion. I would be a coach even if I made $0. And there's been times that I have made $0, but there's also been times when I made the amount of money that a coach can make to be able to stay home with my daughter for 18 months. So I had doubled my social work salary at one point, and I got to stay home with my daughter for 18 months. Unfortunately, in the first part of those 18 months, we lost her twin sister, which put me into deep depression. And I don't know what would have ever pulled me out, but it wasn't Beachbody. I'm gonna be honest, it didn't pull me out. What pulled me out were my kids, were my family, were the people. There were some people from Beachbody that supported me, that were there for me, that understood, that when I shared parts of my story, they said, I understand. They say, you made me smile today. You made me feel better. For people that have felt horrible for years. And that is why I remain a coach. Even if I'm not actively working the business, I'm still talking about the business. I'm still talking about what this business does for me, for my family. And I would coach if I made $0, but obviously I don't, because I have big, huge goals. So I went to the Beachbody Summit in Indianapolis, and it lit another fire in me. I have huge goals that I'm going to accomplish. Huge, like elite team, like making $100,000 a year with this business so that I can pay off my student loans. So this is the goal. I'm going to say Beachbody does not guarantee any level of income. Each coach's success is based on their effort, diligence, and skill. So Beachbody does not guarantee any amount of effort or skill. So when I was staying home as a coach, I was making about $1,000 to $1,200 a week, which is significant for someone who makes $30-some thousand a year as a social worker. So $1,200 a week is significant. So if you do the math, that's $4,800 a month. That's like, I don't know, I can't do math, like $60,000 I think I made that year. But so I know that I can do it. I went from being an Emerald coach to 1-star Diamond coach in 10 weeks. And I'm going to do better than that because I'm shooting for 5-star elite because I know that's the rank I'm going to need to be at the income that I want to be, which is $2,000 a week, which is crazy. But if we don't set big, huge goals, if we set little goals that we know we're going to accomplish, what's the point of that? Because we're going to accomplish those goals and we're like, oh, okay, I did that. What's next? Instead of pushing for goals and being okay that you end short because your goal is huge. Where if you have just a mediocre goal and you run short, that's horrible. But if you have huge goals, if you have a goal to be a millionaire, if you have goals to do crazy, insane things, have $1 million house in Lake, whatever your goals and dreams are, if you fail that just a little bit, it's cool, it's fine. We're cool with that. But it's just insane what people can do. And I think being there, I have some comments. Hey guys, no, not Herbalife, Beachbody. Melissa, Beachbody. Never been involved with Herbalife. I've been involved with Beachbody for, I'm actually going to put this over here so I can read it. So I've been involved with Beachbody for 8 years. And, yeah, that's the company I'm involved with. Obviously, I've obsessed 80-day obsession. Shakeology has literally changed my life. I've been on Shakeology for 8 years. And, it's been life-changing. I'm just going to see if I have any other comments. Hey, to people who were saying hi to me and I ignored you. I'm sorry. Okay, I think I have it situated where I'll be able to see comments from both sides. So, this one's a little dark. Sorry, Instagram, you're a little dark. I don't know why. But anyway, as I was saying, it showed what can be possible because there are people that went from being like the second rank in the company to being like the highest rank you can be in like literally 6 months. So it really shows you that if you have big goals, if you are motivated, if you're inspired, you can reach all the goals that you'll ever want to reach. And I'm done with playing it small. I'm ready to play big. So that is a big thing about what I'm doing tonight is I'm talking to you guys about what I do as a coach, about my story, about the kind of people that I'm looking for. So with my 8-year Coach-iversary, I'm looking for my Coach-iversary 8. So I already have 1, almost 2. One girl is going to sign up on the 1st. So I'm only going to have 6 spots left for July. And that's it. That's all I'm going to take for July because I really want to be able to give people my undivided attention. I'm talking about coaching, I'm talking about big goals, I'm talking about making money. So what exactly do I do as a coach? So as I said, I share my journey on social media, I message people, I make relationships with people. They might not be people that are going to join my team, but they're people that I'm going to connect with and I'm going to build relationships with because my number one goal is to inspire and motivate other people, is to change someone's life every single day. Be it with a comment, be it with a message that I send, be it a workout video I'm doing that inspired someone to go do their workout, posting a meal that it tastes amazing but is healthy. Thanks guys, thanks for the love. So that is really what it's about, is about making a difference in at least one person's life a day. Yeah, absolutely. I have goals to have a huge team, team of women just like me that want to make a difference, that want to change the lives of at least one person a day, just like me. Women that have experienced domestic violence, women who have lost a child, women who have suffered with addiction, women who have eating disorders. All those women are me, because I have been through a ton of crap in my life. But you know what? I've always overcome. Not always, but most recently I've been looking at the positive of I went through that, so I can inspire somebody who is going through that to show them, aw, thanks Lisa, to show them that they can do whatever they want to do if they put their mind to it. You know, I was kicked out of college and I ended up going back and getting a master's degree. Now I'm in a supervisor level position. Sure, it's not a ton of money. You know, that is the thing. I want to have financial freedom for my family. I want us to be 100% debt free. I want to pay off the mistake I made of going to a private university for my master's degree. I want to pay off that $90,000, because once I pay that off, I can stay home with my kids. And it's not because I don't have a job that I love, because I love my job. I love my job as a social worker. I love working in adult guardianship, but it's just not the same. It's not freedom. It's never going to give me financial freedom. You guys, I work for a nonprofit. I'm never going to have financial freedom working there. No matter, even if, maybe if I was a CEO, I would, but you know, that's not what I strive to be. I don't strive to be a CEO of a nonprofit. I just don't. I strive to be a CEO of my own business, CEO of my own life, you know, make my own decisions, do what I want to do, be with my kids. So, you know, I set a huge goal, guys. I set a huge goal over the weekend. So my huge goal is to be a retired social worker by the time I'm 40. So I've set this goal to pay off $90,000 off in 18 months. That is my big, hairy, scary goal. But I know I can reverse engineer my goals and say, you know, I need to be in my company. I need to be this rank. I need to be making this much per week. I need to be helping this many people a month. I need to be helping this many people, women a month, to reach their dreams. You know, not just signing coaches to sign coaches, but really signing coaches that want to work this business, coaches that really want what I want, coaches that are gonna want to work. And I've already, when I've changed this mindset of myself, as in, you know, I used to be discount coaches, you know, discount coaches, get people discount. But that's not what I'm about anymore. I'm about helping people, my customers, get discounts. Absolutely. But I'm about finding women who are where I used to be, who have big dreams like me, that want to make a difference, that want to put in the work, that are willing to make sacrifices, are willing to share their story, because our story is what inspires other people. Our story is what makes a difference for other people. And that is what is most important, is sharing our story with people so they're inspired, so they want more, because we want more, right? If we didn't want more, if we have a home business or we're thinking of starting a home business, we wouldn't be interested in doing that if we didn't want more out of life. Let's just be honest. You know, I'm eternally grateful for Beachbody because I got to stay home with my daughter for 18 months. I got to mourn my other daughter on my own time, because while I was mourning, my team was still doing the work and I'm still making money, residual income. So you can go on vacation, you can go do stuff and make residual income. But I'm going to make this very clear to people that want to join me. You have to be willing to put in the work from the beginning, because, you know, as rewarding and wonderful this is, you do need to learn how to run a business. You do need to put in time. You can't just put in 30 minutes a day and think that you're going to be making $500 a week, $1,000 a week, you know, $2,000 a week. You can't think that you're going to do that on 30 minutes of work. So you can say, guys, you know, Erin, how are you going to do all this with a full-time job? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly how I coach on a full-time job. I'm going to tell you exactly how I do it. So, most of the time that I built my business, even when I had built it up to over $1,000 a week, I was working full-time. My position at the nonprofit before was a whole lot more flexible. I wasn't in the office. I was out in the field. I could do work in between seeing clients. It's a little different now because I'm a supervisor, but I've made it work. So I literally can barely be on my phone at all while I'm at work. unless I am out of the office and have time between meetings, and then I do message people and respond to people. But the most part, I have to do it at home. And plus, I have a 45-minute commute, and obviously I'm not going to be messaging people while I'm driving. That is my time when I listen to personal development on Audibles. I listen to trainings on my phone. That is what I use that time for. But so literally from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m., I'm really not able to message people or work my business. I do typically post a workout post during my day at work. If it's a little delayed, that's okay. It's about making it work, but it's about doing the non-negotiables. So as a coach, what are the non-negotiables? You have to be a product of the product. Obviously, so you have to be doing the workouts. You have to be using the nutritionals, Shakeology, the performance line, eating healthy, using the meal plans, using the containers, using To Be Mindset. Whatever works for you and whatever's working for you is obviously what you're going to sell the most, because it is what brings you success. So anytime that we have success, doing something, we're going to want to share that with other people. So for me, obviously, I share To Be Mindset all the time. I share 80-Day Obsession. That's what I do. I share Shakeology. I share the performance line. But I do it in a way where people don't always know exactly what products I'm using, exactly what programs I'm using. I change things up a little bit, and I'm learning new things every day. And these are all things that I pass on to my girls, to my team, to help them be better coaches as well. So, that's what I do. I'm a product of the product. I do the workouts. I use the products. That's beach bars. We use all that stuff. I'm doing a lot of name dropping in here, but that's okay, because you guys know this is about coaching, so it's cool. What else do I do? As I said, I listen to personal development. So I listen to Audible for 45 minutes in my car every morning. Right now, Girl Wash Your Face is what I'm listening to. 10X Rule, I just listened to. So I have a bunch of books on Audible that I really want to listen to. But that just works for me. Listening to my personal development in my car works for me. So always doing personal development. You may think you don't need personal development. I was like, I had lots of therapy. I don't need personal development. I need personal development. I need training. I need to grow my skill set. That's what it's about, is becoming better and showing people your own transformation. It may not be physical. Maybe it's mindset change. Maybe it's your outlook on things. Beating emotional eating like I have. Those are the things that people want to hear about, because those are the things that people that follow you struggle with, because they follow you because they're like you, right? You guys are like me because, the things I post intrigue you, the things I post inspire you, right? That's what it's all about. So yeah, I personal development every single day, every day. And so those are the two things I do. I recognize my team. I haven't been doing the greatest job of this. I'm going to be honest, but I'm doing better. Even just this week, I'm already being better. I've welcomed my new coaches. I welcomed my new customers. I shouted out my coach for signing a new coach. That's the things we have to do, because it not only is a good thing to do to recognize people, because it's showing other people that you're putting in the work, your team is successful, but it makes them feel freaking good to be recognized. Like, if I recognize you for losing 2 pounds in my group, wouldn't that make you feel great? If I'm like, Jessie is doing amazing. She lost 2 pounds this week. She's on track. She's doing great. I'm so proud of her. Keep up the hard work. Wouldn't that make you feel good? I know when I'm recognized, I feel good. So obviously recognizing other people is key. And that's something that, again, that I'm working on. Obviously, I'm always growing. I'm always learning. I'm always becoming a better coach, because we want to grow. We want to be better. We want to do greater and grander and more awesome things in our life, right? So those are the 3 things I do. The 4th thing I do is connecting, inviting, and following up. I know that's 3 things, but that's considered 1. So I meet new people. When people comment on my stuff, I thank them. When people follow me or like my picture or anything, I thank them and I connect with them and see if there's someone that I want to be friends with, someone that I want to connect with, someone that I want in my life, so we can inspire each other. You may not be my next coach. You may not be my new challenger. That's cool. That's fine. But I'm still going to connect with people. I'm still going to make a difference, because I can make a difference for people no matter if they're a customer or what. I still can make a difference. And that is what this is about. This is about paying it forward and building relationships and being somebody that's known for inspiring and motivating other people, and that you don't care whose team they're on or what company they're with or what they're doing. You don't care because you care about building the relationship and about lifting each other up. But obviously I am always inviting people to challenge groups. I'm always inviting people to my coaching opportunity. So you guys, if you like and comment on one of my posts about a challenge group or the business, I may message you and ask you if it's something you ever thought about. It's not because I'm trying to get you. It's because I'm trying to share something that has inspired me, something that has made the biggest difference in my life. I don't even want to think about the person I was 8 years ago, because that person was depressed. She hated to look in the mirror. She didn't want to have her picture taken. She was the one taking the pictures because she didn't want to be in pictures. She worked out, but just kind of, sort of, and she didn't want people to know. She kept it secret because she was overweight and she didn't want anybody to really know how much she weighed. She felt horrible about herself. She felt like a failure because she got kicked out of college. She has an addictive personality because she used to be an alcoholic and she used to smoke marijuana and use cocaine, and she doesn't want people to know about it, so she hides it. She has experienced so much trauma in life, abuse, domestic violence, a miscarriage, but she doesn't want people to know. It's a secret. It's shameful, bad things. People don't want to hear about it. That is who I was 8 years ago. Do a live video? Never. Have a YouTube channel? Never. Have an Instagram feed where it's like 80% pictures of me? Never. It was always my kids, my dog, my horse, my family. Never me. Never. But now I have confidence. I'm not at my goal weight. I'm still 40 pounds from my goal weight. But you guys, I've lost over 50 pounds since my last pregnancy. So obviously I feel good. I would never have posed in a sports bra before. Never. Now I do. I would never do a workout with unmatched workout clothes and before taking a shower. I would never do that. Never. But now I do. I would never ever share my story vulnerably and openly, but now I do. I get at least one message a day about someone telling me about how inspiring I am and about how motivating I am and how I made a difference in their life today. And that is the best feeling in the world. And that is why I would do this for free, because I just love how I feel, because it makes my self-confidence even more. I would say that I'm more confident now than I even was at the beginning of May when I beat my emotional eating. I feel more confident now. And I share all of it, the bad, the good, the ugly, the horrible, the amazing. I share it all with you guys. And that is what I think makes me a fantastic coach. I love coaching again. I love inspiring. I love motivating. And I'm looking for 6 more ladies in July that feel the same way as me, that have big, huge goals, that want to make a difference, that are willing to put in the work, because there's going to be training. There's going to be calls with me. There's gonna be team calls. There's gonna be pushing out of your comfort zone. I want to help my ladies get success from day one. That is my number one priority. It's not about me. It's about finding other women who I used to be, who I still am, that have the same goals and dreams, that I can help them to have what I have. I can help them, you, to reach all your goals and dreams. Yes, there is a financial investment. Thank you. It's all from the heart, guys. It's from the heart. It's heartfelt. And I used to worry about the commissions and the volume and the stuff. And obviously I still care about that, but it's about more than that. It is about making a difference. It's about helping other people to have what they want, what they deserve. Everyone deserves financial freedom. Everyone deserves to accomplish their goals and their dreams. And I just need to push this, to pass this on, to pass this forward to my followers, to those people out there that are looking for something. Because 8 years ago, I was looking for something. And this is what I found. This just literally fell into my lap. And as of today, so, I mean, yeah, think about 8 years, right? Yeah, it's been 8 years. But literally on my Ear Coach anniversary, I haven't shared this yet, but literally the day after my Coach anniversary, I have hit $200,000 made with Beachbody. So that means if I'm making 6 figures in Beachbody, I'll have made $1 million in Beachbody by the time I'm 45. I will be a millionaire. With a wishy-washy first 8 years. I will be a millionaire with Beachbody by the time I'm 45. Mic drop. Let that sit. Again, Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income. Each coach's success is dependent on their own skill, diligence, and effort. But if I keep going the way I'm going and how I'm already progressing the past few days, I will be a millionaire in the next 7 years. That is pretty amazing. You know, it's just so overwhelming, and I'm so grateful. And I'm even grateful for the times when I made like $50 a week. I'm grateful because it took all that to be who I am today, to be able to openly share about the good, the bad, you know, the ugly, whatever. You know, it's hard. Every day is not perfect. But, you know, I'm going to make sacrifices. So how am I going to do this while working full time? I'm honest, guys. I get up at 4:30 in the morning while I'm eating my pre-workout, and before I work out at 5:30, I'm connecting with people. I send birthday messages. I try to build my relationships with people, reconnect with people, connect with new people. That's what I do for the first hour of my day. Then I work out. Then I shower, then I spend time with my kids for an hour, totally unplugged, not on my phone, getting ready for the day, getting lunches ready, breakfast, all those things, making my Shakeology. You know, that's what I do for an hour before I have to leave for work. You know, I leave, hey, the dog is rolling around the floor. I leave for work at 8 a.m. I get home at 5:30 p.m. And again, it is time with my family, cooking dinner, eating dinner without the phone next to me until 7 p.m. And you guys, then I go to work. I'm being honest. I go to work for about an hour. So that's when I respond to my messages, my Facebook messages, my Instagram messages, because I probably have about 30 messages in each every day. So I try to make it be like 24, 48 hours. 24 would be like ideal to respond to people. But for an hour, I respond to messages because the kids are taking baths, doing showers. My husband helps them with homework, but I'm there. I'm supporting them. I may be doing messages, but I'm still there. And then for an hour, I completely unplug again. I put my phone away. That's time to get the kids in bed, to do snacks. My son's diabetic, so he has to have shots. Read stories, so they get another hour of my time. And then from 9 to 10:30 is work. That's when I start inviting people to my challenge groups, inviting people to the coach opportunity, because I keep in my mind what people that I think would benefit most. Like, what people do I think need the 2B mindset? What people do I think need Lift 4? 80-day obsession, 21-day fix. I mean, whatever I think somebody needs, or if I think that they would be an amazing coach because they're already inspiring people. They're already being a coach without being paid. So when I send a coaching invitation, it's typically because that person is already doing what a coach does. Because I pay attention to what you guys post. I pay attention to what you guys are doing. Because I'm invested. Because I care. Because I want to ask you. I want to say, what can I do for you? You need somebody to talk to. If someone's having a bad day, I want to be there for that person. So yeah, from 9 to 10:30, I'm working. I'm sending out invitations. I'm connecting with any new people that have commented on my stuff on Instagram or Facebook. That's when I connect with my coaches and my customers. I try to connect with them at least 3 times a week. Most of my newer customers and coaches, it's every day. But that is literally what I do during the week. Fridays are a little bit different. I give my husband my undivided attention on Friday nights. I don't do work on Friday nights. And then Saturday morning, I get up at 7. I do the same kind of thing. You know, I connect with people while I'm eating my pre-workout. I work out at 8. And then I literally put in 4 hours straight into my business, doing all those things in a row. So inviting, responding to messages, connecting with more people. I try to get in some training on Saturday. It really depends what we have going on, is if it happens in the morning or the afternoon. And then, you know, I put in my like 4-hour Beachbody hours, and then my rest of my day is completely unplugged. I put my phone down. I'm with my family. I'm present. I'm not responding to messages during that time. And Saturday night, I don't do any work. It's for my family. You know, so be it the morning or the afternoon, and then I'm unplugged. I'm done for the day. I do the same kind of thing Sunday morning. I do a little bit less Sunday morning because Sunday night I do work because my kids have to go to bed because it's Sunday. And so, yeah, I maybe do like 2 hours in the morning on Sunday, and, you know, there's laundry to do and food prep to do. So there's a little less family time, but, you know, I specifically have set time for my family. But you guys didn't hear me talk about TV in there. No TV. No TV. No time for scrolling news feeds. If I'm looking at people's stuff, it's for a reason, to see how they're doing so I can connect with them. You know, that is really how I do this business part-time. So if you add up the amount of work I do, it's probably about, I'm adding in my head, I probably put about 20 hours a week into my business on top of my 40-hour-a-week job. So, I mean, as I said, it's sacrifices, but I'm not going to sacrifice time with my family. I'm going to sacrifice TV. I'm going to sacrifice sleeping in. I'm going to sacrifice sleep because you know what? It's just temporary. And in 18 months, again, my goal 18 months from now is to have my $90,000 in student loans paid off and retire before I'm 40. So I'll be 40 in February of 2020. I have goals to have a premier team this year, to have Team Getting Fit be a premier team, and in 2019 to be an elite team. And I have very, very high goals that by 2022 that we're going to be a 15-star superstar diamond team. And I can't do it alone. Obviously, I'm going to do it with my team, and I'm going to focus on helping them be successful. And we all be successful together. Do this together as a team, as a family. So, you know, I went about 5 minutes over, but I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your night. And if things I've said resonated with you, you want to talk about my training, more about getting started, just let me know and we will chat. Bye, guys.